A note on Moka. In a strange way, the name of this film comes from a color. It's a brownish beige color called Moka, color of a car. We have, first of all, very, very good film here. I loved it, even if it's not mainstream, even if it doesn't win Academy Awards and Golden Globes. There are films out there that are better than, in my calendar, in my book, than Moonlight, the supposedly best film, winner of the Oscar anyway, for last year. So, Emmanuelle Devos, she's a wonderful, wonderful actress. I'm thinking that maybe first time I saw her was in the bathroom on course at Arete, playing with the wonderful Niels Astrup and Romain Duris, maybe the best actor in France today, and one of the best in the world, definitely. So this is a woman who seeks a couple that has killed her son, and we see her from the beginning, sad, um, taken down, without a purpose except for this. Indeed, trying to find those who hit with a car her son and then run away may be a need to find closure, a way to deal with trauma and adversity, and having something to do because she thinks this is the end. There's nothing more that interests her, that is worth doing. Positive psychology has a chapter on, an important chapter on dealing with adversity and trauma. After trauma, losing a dear one, being in the war, most likely people experience post-traumatic stress disorder. There is a chance of post-traumatic growth, and maybe there's a silver lining over this cloud, maybe. Because she makes a big effort. She goes across the border. She's in Switzerland, but this happened in near Avian in France. So she's crossing the border. She hires a detective who finds 4 cars that fit the description given by the only witness of the accident, a truck driver. So a car with double headlights, BMW, maybe a big car, Mercedes, and the car's color was brownish. And he gives her a list of 4, and she finds this Mercedes, which belongs to Hélène. No, I'm sorry, to Marlene. Hélène is the name, the assumed name, Emmanuelle Devos. She's Diane Roy, really, but she pretends her name is Helen for investigative purposes, so to say. There's Nathalie Baye, excellent as Marlene, and there's Michel, David Clavel, a good actor here too. And there's Diane, the daughter of Marlene, Diane Ruxel, Elodie. Vincent is the man who gives Helen, aka Diane, a pistol at one point, and Simone is the husband. So she finds this. She finds the 3 other possible, the 3 other cars which might have been involved in the accident. A Ford, a BMW, but she looks around. There's nothing wrong with the cars. At the Mercedes, though, something happened in front. There's a repair. The car is for sale, and she offers to buy it. She says she wants to buy it and insists. He says so much that at one point Michel, the guy who's selling it, one of the two who were in the car, the driver of the truck, the witness also saw that there was a blonde woman driving, and then there was a man with her. And indeed, Marlene, who has a sort of a perfumery and a beauty salon, is blonde. And Helen, as she claims to be named, Diane, really, gets involved with this Marlene. First of all, she gets makeup. She pays for the services to have a new look. I mean, not operation obviously, but just makeup and whatnot, cream, whatever. And then she goes for a walk. She even buys a pistol from a man called Vincent, with whom she gets involved because she's really twisted. Her life is upside down now. And she thinks she would kill Marlene at the end of this hike, well, walk up a mountain. But Marlene starts to confess, to talk about her problems with her daughter, the fact that she thinks this Michel is not faithful, and indeed, on a parallel track, um, Helen tries to observe Michel. She goes to the place where he is a gym fitness instructor, and she goes into the pool. She has him train her a little bit, and then with the car, let's take a ride to see how it's going. And he tries to kiss her. He tries to jump on Hélène, and she says, "Well, I thought this obsession with buying the car means something else." Because indeed, there was another buyer, but Hélène says, "Well, I want to buy it. Tell me, and I will pay you what you ask, not more than the other guy." So Michel misinterprets this, and he says, "I thought you want to get involved." And now Hélène knows that Marlene is indeed in a tight spot because this guy is not really faithful. He doesn't know her, but he was really quick to try and have sex with her. So she gets involved with these enemies, so to say, but she makes an astounding discovery. But I will not give this special element away. I would just say this is a marvelous film.